And Jessica's going to talk about a service that makes it easier for those of the age of 65 to start using the internet independently.
Hi, I promise I'm going to be really quick because I'm hungry too. So basically, Breezy is a software and service and support system for people who are less familiar with technology. So it arrives on a Samsung tablet. We've partnered with Samsung so that we still get to get all the benefits rather than kind of jailbreaking. But it has to be a software because we don't want it to be an app where people can leave and get lost, because this is the people who find the internet quite confusing and haven't used it before. So our original market for this, I don't know if there's any point in me having this. Sorry, I'm just going to feel silly holding it. Our original market for this was people over the age of 65, because we realised that there's a massive gap in the market for that and a big skills gap. But we've since worked with people who have learning disabilities and people, we're going to start some pilots soon with people who suffer from dementia, and we have also realised that whilst we thought that this might be more for the people being cared for, that there's a massive market for carers using this. They don't have much time, they're often quite isolated, and we've just launched a pilot up in the Lake District with 20 different carers from 2 different GP surgeries who, when they have 5 minutes spare, can now talk to each other, can order their shopping and things like that, which they wouldn't have been able to do if they didn't know how to use the internet. So I don't want to go into too much detail because it works best with like a one-on-one demo, and I'd be really, really happy to talk to anyone who's interested. We also have an app store type thing where we kind of curate the apps that would be useful for people in this demographic, so if you have one of those services. But I'll just tell you a tiny bit about how it works. So we've simplified Facebook, Skype and email as a start because communication is a thing. So this is, if I don't know who has Facebook in this room, but it's quite complicated. It's got lots of adverts, it's got lots of pages, and you see things from people you don't even know. And if you haven't used the internet before, that's really, really quite scary, because lots of people are quite scared about kind of safety and things like that. So we kind of really stripped down, if you can see, sorry, I have a TV screen, this is what Facebook looks like. So really different to how it would look for us if we were using Facebook on desktop or mobile. It's kind of really visual because we know that people mainly want us to see pictures of their family, and we can increase it so that you can engage with it or just look at it. So then this is what Skype and email look like. I've got it on here. So instead of saying, oh, I want to Skype my son, you don't necessarily know what Skype is if you've never used a computer before. So we have video call. You might not really know what email is, so we have send a message. And it's all done through who you want to contact, not how you want to contact them, because it's a lot easier to understand. So the device arrives set up and ready to go. We log you in completely, so that if you've not got accounts, we'll create them for you. That's Gmail and Skype and Facebook. And we have a nice long phone conversation with you about if you've got any hobbies like knitting or gardening, so we make sure that all the apps are set up and ready to go, so you don't even have to find them. We also, that's because we have an amazing customer service team, so we've realised that with this demographic, what's really important more than maybe anything is actually them thinking, I'm going to break this, I don't know what to do, what shall I do next? So we've got a phone line, which doesn't happen very often with technology companies, where you can speak to an incredible member of our team in office hours. Just touch in the top right hand corner of the tablet and it takes you to the phone number, so it says help. Everything's labelled because lots of people forget. And yeah, that's mainly it. We also have a remote access hub that people can, trusted family members or friends can have passwords. They can add and remove apps and contacts, do minor troubleshooting, and recall passwords, because that's a problem for people who haven't really used technology before. So we can supply on a Samsung device. We can install on a Samsung device if you already have one, or someone's got a spare one lying around because they've got a new one. And we do pilot programs with organisations where you can buy in bulk and basically just speak to us if that's something that you'd be interested in. So I will let you all go now. Thank you for listening.